A.C.E. is Associates in Cultural Exchange. It's a non-profit that has been around for 35 years. We actually just celebrated our 35th anniversary in May. The goal of the program is to provide cultural awareness and language education to public and private schools, whether it's before or after class.
The goal of A.C.E. is to make the world your community, and that is something that each of our departments, no matter where they're at, that's their main focus.
The languages that we're working at this point, Persian, Arabic, and Urdu. I would love to provide this and get the funding to provide this throughout academic year, because I see people and parents coming to me and pulling me aside and saying, could we do it throughout the academic year? So there is a huge interest.
خمسة 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 واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة خمسة.
It's a great opportunity to work with them. They provide a very unique surface in teaching one of these very rare languages for kids who we don't see that offered very much here, especially in the Northwest.
We were focused to offer this to 60% of low-income kids that would not otherwise have the opportunity to be exposed to other cultures and languages. And then we have kids that go to private schools, and we have kids that are heritage kids.
The kids all wrote an essay of why they wanted to join the camp, and in a lot of the essays I had the kids write, oh, I learned Persian at this class, but or I went to this Persian class and I have no idea what the teacher was talking about because all she was doing is giving us dictations and quizzes and whatnot. And that's exactly what we're not trying to do. The camp is very, very interactive. We are teaching language through experience. We really want them to feel the language, feel the experience of it, and obviously embed culture in everything we teach. You know, how you greet versus how you would greet in the American culture.
All right, Tony, شما چند سالتان است؟ خیلی خوب. صوفیا شما چند سالتان است؟ خیلی خوب.
We have set up our classrooms so that it's very authentic. We have put decorations and different types of things that you would see in the country of where somebody from that language is from, to not only, pique the students' interest in, oh, what is that hanging on the wall, but more so for them to feel like really authentically being in that environment and engaging with the others.
We try to immerse them as much as possible, try to speak the target languages about 85 to 95% of the time.
एक दिन एक शेर क्या है?
Lion.
Bubber शेर.
Tiger. Big lion.
हाँ. एक bubber शेर जंगल में भाग रहा था. हाँ. एकदम वो एक पिंजरे में पकड़ गया.
I'm finding that a lot of students, well, if not all of them, are understanding to some degree and responding, and it's very encouraging. And we just keep building on the small things that we learn, and we relearn them in different ways through different games and different activities.
Well, they made the learning really a lot of fun, and they made you really into the learning, and they made you have a lot of fun doing games. If you don't get something or anything, they take their time and they teach you.
We actually had someone who does henna come in, and she started off the day with each separate class just presenting a little bit why henna is important and where it comes from and why it's essential to the culture. And as a result, at the end of it, she gave each student a little design on their hand or on their shoulder.
I really liked the henna. It was really fun.
The henna showed different symbols, from Egypt and India and from everywhere.
There's a Persian dance woman coming in, and there's also Arabic specifically, and even Indian for the Urdu class as well. What we do for every lunch is we have had different caterers from around the Seattle area to come and provide food for each of the specific regions. We think it's really important to provide these authentic lunches towards these different cultures because that is a huge part of culture and language is the food. I mean, that's where people come together and they really meet and get to know each other.
I love that they have the food from the different countries. That's awesome.
Each teacher selected the field trip of their choice and took the kids by bus, and they spent half of the day there.
Yeah, we went to a food to Peter King. We saw the factory. The way they made the pita bread was wonderful. Like they put it in a machine and then it just puffs up, and like it's wonderful.
All these different language classes, activities, field trips, games, all these different speakers and guests come into our classrooms. It's been something that we couldn't have done without this incredible grant and this fantastic vision that Startalk has created. So thank you, Startalk. We couldn't have done it without them.
I learned how to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That is great!
I truly believe that these kids would not be the same kids after this experience, although they haven't traveled. But I am pretty sure that most of them have been touched, and the interest for the other countries have been sparked, and I think that this is a new beginning, and we will definitely see that these kids will pursue their international interests in future.
A couple years from now on, maybe if there's a Persian or Urdu or Arabic class offered, you know, they're like, oh wow, I took Persian when I was in middle school, and I think I want to go ahead and, you know, continue learning it.
I think understanding the language would help me more in understanding the culture. It would just be easier to interact with people from that country or in that country.
It's really important to raise people's awareness of the culture, of the language, of who these people are.
Our country will be richer as a country, and we will be better prepared to work with the rest of the world if we have many citizens who have learned about other cultures in a way that you can only do when you actually try to learn the language.
Education is the key. We all know that. Education is the key for everybody. I mean, this is something that you can't be deprived of. It's in you, and so that's the best that you could give to anybody, the skills to actually operate in the world.